this week's movies: The Music of Strangers, Tikkun, and Warcraft.
We are not trying to be fearsome, Grona. We're trying to protect our people, our families.
In Warcraft, the first movie out of the video game franchise, a king and his multi-hued army fight invading orcs. In her review, Manola Dargis writes, "Against all odds, the director Duncan Jones has mined a watchable movie out of an entertainment franchise. The movie is an obvious bid at brand expansion, which may be why no one bothered with an intelligible story. There's the visual appeal of lovingly fabricated and ornamented motion capture creations called orcs. But a mythology and the charm and periodic lightness of a world like J.R.R. Tolkien's are missing. Yet surprisingly, Warcraft offers some gray shading, and the orcs prove somewhat more psychologically complex than many cartoon Hollywood villains."
Oh, it's good to see trees again, even from a distance.
In Tikkun, an accident thrusts a young man into a religious and psychological crisis. In his review, A.O. Scott writes, "Tikkun is the latest evidence of the vitality of Israeli cinema, which has recently been moving away from politically inflected realism in wilder, more allegorical directions. The film blends fable and nightmare with arresting widescreen black and white images. The director seems driven to find ever more extreme and provocative images, and the film grows funnier and darker as it progresses. But the story begins to fray. Still, there's no denying the film's uncanny power or its visual discipline."
We don't speak necessarily perfect English or perfect Chinese or perfect Persian, but we speak perfect music language.
In The Music of Strangers, Yo-Yo Ma and the Silk Road Ensemble, the Oscar-winning filmmaker Morgan Neville profiles an eclectic group of musicians who tour worldwide. In his review, Ken Jarorowski writes, "While this documentary is lovely to watch, it's even more beautiful to hear. The filmmaker knows how to capture the magic of performance and how to encourage professionals to speak plainly. To be sure, this loosely structured story needs a stronger outline. You'll often wish for clarifying details on the group's programming and its unfamiliar instruments. But then, the music will play. And you'll think this film wants for nothing."